Hello and welcome. Clive Morn here of clivemorn.com. The reason for this video is because silver is getting very, very close to an epochal breakout from a gigantic 45-year cup and handle pattern, which we can see on our very long-term chart here going back to 1980. And to celebrate this event, I've actually put on my silver jacket and tie because, this really is going to be a major event. It's going to bring a lot of buyers into the silver market and it's going to cause the price of silver in this tiny market to accelerate to the upside dramatically. Now, I have to say, this pattern that was formed from 1980 is probably the largest and most significant technical formation I've ever seen in all my years of doing this. It's taken 45 years to build out from the end of the great bull market, great 70s precious metals bull market, fully 45 years to build this thing to build out. And unfortunately, I've aged somewhat during that time, as I suppose many of you have. Now, the great thing is about this, as you can see on the chart, we're getting very, very close to the breakout point now. And with gold accelerating to the upside, as you can see, gold's at the top of this chart. Of course, it's encouraging silver towards a breakout from this gigantic pattern. And just in recent days, or over the past week or two, we've seen other metals falling into line, such as copper, which has started higher, and in particular platinum, which broke high just a week ago, as forecast on my site. And palladium is looking good too. And we're going to be looking at that on clivemorn.com. Now, as pointed out by Mike Maloney, silver has already broken out against a wide variety of other currencies and is already romping ahead. Now, this breakout, once it breaks out above $50, it's going to lead to rapid acceleration to the upside, particularly as this is a very limited market compared to gold. And we're going to see supply shortages emerge, which will probably lead to silver gapping up. Now, if we look towards the bottom of this chart now, you can see that the silver over gold ratio is still very low, which means that this bull market in not just silver but in gold is still in its early stages, which is hardly surprising considering we've got hyperinflation looming. Now we'll move on quickly to just to show you one cautionary aspect, which is that on this 4-year silver log chart, we can see that silver's pretty heavily overbought already. So what would be ideal would be if it consolidated here before it mounts to break out above $50, because that would give it that would charge up the batteries a bit more for it to make the breakout. It's a successful breakout above $50. But either way, it doesn't matter. This looks destined to break above $50, and whether it does it this week, next week, or in a month's time, is still going to be pretty huge when it does so. So that's all for now, apart from the fact that I just want to show you at the other extreme, at the other end of the scale, these cup and handle patterns do sometimes manifest on a very small scale, and they can be traded profitably. And following as an example, where we bought this stock a few weeks ago called Magma Silver Corp, spotting that it was under heavy accumulation following a period of capitulation in August. It was under heavy accumulation late August and through September. This was spotted, and we bought it right at the top of this pattern at the breakout point, which was about 12 cents. And this is what happened to it. As you can see, we doubled our money on this in about 2 weeks. Anyway, that's all for now. So the outlook for silver could not look better. That 45-year chart in this video is what I term the chart of the ages. This is going to be really spectacular, so make sure you don't miss it. And we're going to be obviously focusing on a lot of silver stocks on my site, clivemorn.com. And you are, of course, most welcome to come over and subscribe and partake of the huge profits we're going to make. So look forward to seeing you. That's all for now. Goodbye.